In this Let's Play live stream at Mahjong time, we're going to be playing American Mahjong using National Mahjong League rules. If you're new to this version, there's a link in the video description below to a lesson playlist. That way you can learn the fundamentals. There's also strategy that will help you when you first get started. If you are brand new to the game, I hope that you decide to stay and at least watch the game to give you an idea of what it's like to play. In this live stream, there will be some interaction with the audience. I'm going to try to focus on gameplay with commentary, and thanks to my moderators, they will help with the chat. Welcome to the live stream. How's everybody doing? Looks like we have a yellow health. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Viewers may be experiencing issues. Anybody having rendering issues or lag in the live stream? Let's see. It looks like my webcam might be... No, looks good. Okay, hopefully it will improve. Let's see. None here. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you, moderators, for helping me tonight. I appreciate you being here. If you're curious, any viewer with blue text, that they are a moderator and they're going to help manage chat, because I'm going to try to focus on gameplay with commentary. Helen from Toronto. Wow, we have a Canadian with us. How wonderful. All right. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. It's good to see you here. Let's see what it looks like in the lobby. It'd probably help if I went to the American Mahjong card. This is the Hong Kong Mahjong table. Here's American Mahjong. This is wonderful. Look how many people are online. Oh good, we've got green health. All is well in YouTube land. Let's join a table. So we're just waiting for one player and we'll hit the ground running. I am well, thank you, Dan. I haven't been able to play since the last time. Let's see here. I haven't been able to play at all since Siamese Mahjong. Well, I did play Hong Kong Mahjong, but not American Mahjong. So let's see how it goes. We've got lots of BAMs. Pairs of threes and pairs of sevens. The only way those can go together is in odds, number 1. Let's play odds. Maybe we can let the south, let's see, 3, 4, 6, 9 go. Let's let these go and focus on BAMs. If we get a 1, there's 5. Okay, well, we're going to collect. We'll just keep collecting BAMs and focus there. Maybe the 8 can go, though. We do have tiles to pass. I think I would let the 8 go because of the pair of threes. Pair of threes and an 8 won't work. Yeah, somebody drove by, Evelyn, so Riley had a fit just then. We got a 1. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 potential here. We do have a pair of 2 dots, but I think we're stronger with 1, 3, 5 odds, so I'm going to break up the 2. Let's pass the south and then the 4 BAM and focus on odds. I don't know if we're going to be able to use that flower. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All right. We'll see how this goes. It'd be nice if we could get a 9 bam. Here's a 7 and an 8. I would keep it. And we do have tiles to pass. Let's just see what happens here. Since we have a pung of 7s, I think the 2 can go for sure. So really the 7 bam, that should be the focus. We'll see what happens. We have tiles we can pass. Nice, Evelyn. Oh, we got a 6. Okay, well this is interesting. Look at these tiles. 3 tiles they want. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think what I would do here is pass 3 and let the 8 go. We might even be able to play single pair pung kong, starting with the 4 and using the flower. Instead of odds, we would have to let the 3 bam go though. So Judy, if you had issues, anytime you have issues with the game, I mark the time so that you can tell support the issue. Send an email to support@mahjongtime.com with the time and let them know what happened, and they can review the game and explain what happened. Usually the game is correct. So something must have been happening at the table where you were not prompted.
3 bamboos.
Okay, I would not take that for anything because we don't even know what hand we're playing. Now, we have a new multiple. Anytime you get a new multiple, reassess completely. We have a pair of 6s, a pung of 7s. I would not take that yet either. If you don't know what hand you're playing, it's best not to claim a discard.
6.
When you know what hand you're playing, go ahead and claim a discard. So I think 6, 7 is going to be far better than an odd hand. So I'm going to let the 1 bam go. I think maybe single pair pung kong,
4 dots,
5th hand down, 6th hand down under consecutive run looks pretty good.
2 bamboos. Red dragon.
I don't think I would consider opposite dragons second hand down because we didn't have any other dragons.
8 bamboos.
So I let that dragon go.
4 characters.
Congrats on the multiplication hand, Dan. I still haven't gotten one.
Red dragon.
Maybe we can try one tonight.
4 characters.
Oh my goodness, this darn
2 characters.
Norton. I don't know what in the world.
1 character.
Sorry about that little interruption with Norton.
Bamboos.
No, we're not taking that. Joker. Okay, we'll take the Joker.
3 bamboos.
So what I'm thinking here
2
is
characters.
single pair pung kong. We can pung the 6, kong the 7.
Bamboos.
If we can get even one more flower, we'll be ready on a 5 bam. Of course, that is if we can pung and kong.
8 bamboos.
There's a 5. We got our pair. So I think this is developing as a surprise hand. We were playing something completely different, odds, but you go with the strength as the hand develops. This hand developed over time. It certainly wasn't the strength from the onset, but it developed over time.
White dragon.
So we're building around these multiples, 5, 6, 7.
5
Single pair pung
characters.
kong. All we need is a flower or a joker. Whoa, quint! Okay,
One
well, let's
bamboo.
figure out which one it is. So 4,
3
5,
characters.
4, 5.
6 characters.
It could be, let's see, 3, 4. 3,
2
4
dots.
kongs of 5s. It can't be bams,
East
so it's
wind.
got to be, nope, it can't be dots either. So they're not
7
playing the second hand
characters.
down. That's not possible. Let's see, 3, 4, yeah, because
3
there's, all the
characters.
3 bams are out, and all the
3
4 dots are
characters.
out. So it's not the second hand down.
1 bamboo.
1, 3, 5, 1 suit. 2, 3
8
cracks are out.
dots.
I don't think it's the odd hand. Here we have Kong,
7
pair,
dots.
Kong, potential. Second hand down. We're in between.
3 characters.
Second hand down and 6th hand down. Let's
Red
see.
dragon.
There are 2, all these dragons are going down. They could be playing
8
with the
dots.
white dragon maybe. This may be
1
one
character.
reason why we don't see any flowers right now. They could be playing
1
the
character.
flower quint.
1 dot.
Now they could be playing 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 cracks. Nope. Yeah, they're not playing the second hand down. They're not playing the
9 bamboo.
consecutive either. 5, 7, 9 in cracks. Let's see.
2 bamboos.
5, 7, 9. They could be playing the big odd quint
6
or the first
bamboos.
one. Okay, I think we should go ahead and I think we should pung
Pung.
because
6 dots.
we need to use this joker for the flower.
Pung.
Either way, no, we're not ready for that. We need help there. They didn't take it. I wonder if they're playing 5, 7, 9. And they actually discarded 2 red dragons. Maybe they were playing 5, 7, 9 dragon and switched to the quint. Okay, let's Kong.
Kong.
I know this is dangerous for the quint, but we're ready to win on a 7 bam.
4 bamboos. 8 dots.
We're ready to win on a 7 bam. Single pair pung
Orchid.
Kong.
Chrysanthemum.
Okay, they got 2. This is going to be a pure hand if we
2
can get it.
characters.
This is pure right
3
now.
dots.
Hi, Marilee.
Two bamboos.
Now this hand is a little bit tricky because it could be
West
evens. Could be the first even hand,
White dragon.
and it could be, oh, there's the flower.
Orchid.
6 flowers out. I bet they're playing 5, 7, 9 quint.
7 dots.
There's only,
Mahjong.
yep, 5, oh, what are they doing? 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8 quint. All right, we have a winner. We were ready on a pure hand. I think that was worth the effort. So here we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 1 suit, 4 jokers. Very nice. They were playing the consecutive quint going big. 5, 6, 7, 8, ready on, they needed to quint the 8, discard the 6 and be ready on the 7. And then over here, north and south with 9s, ready to win on a north or south. Wow, this was tight. Everybody, let's see, the quint was 1 away, and then we were ready to win on a pure hand. This was an interesting game. All right, let's play again. Oop, the game already started. So let's see if we can find a good table to join. Here we go. All right. Spike something. Okay. That one really kind of kept me on my toes. That transition went really quick from odds to consecutive run, which really is not that much of a leap, because if you fill in gaps with from odds to consecutive run, it can work. Same thing from evens to consecutive run. 2, 4, 6, 8, filling in with odd tiles, you can play consecutive run. Odds, filling in with evens, you can play consecutive run. And that's what happened with that hand. We built up the sixes, I think is what drove that to consecutive run. So you just have to go with the hand, go with the tiles. The tiles will tell you what to do if you have an open mind. And if you haven't committed, all those tiles that I let go, we didn't commit, so we had that flexibility. At some point though, you have to commit. Typically I find that I need to be committed to a hand by the end of the third wall or decide if I'm going to switch to defense. That's kind of a rule of thumb. And it goes with the strategy by wall concept. I have lots of videos on strategy by wall. All right, so while we're waiting, I'm going to just look at chat since we're not in a game, okay? Maybe that'll be the way we can chit-chat, is in between games, because there's nothing to speak about with the game. We've got to wait for players. Deborah says, I was playing solitaire and was dealt with news, won a wind and dragon hand. Typically I steer away from winds and dragons. Nice. Yeah, news, that's a block of 4 tiles. It's equitable to a Kong. It's a block of singles, but it's a block of 4 tiles, like a Kong. So that makes sense. Very good. All right. Yes, I'm all better. I'm completely healed. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go. We're in a game, so I'm going to focus on the game. We have north and south, a green dragon. So there's some wind and dragon potential. Pair of ones in BAMs, 2, 5, 8, 9, 1, 4, 3, 7, 8. I'm going to focus on the 1. So we're going to keep little numbers. We do have some potential for odds, so I'm going to keep 5, 9. Let's let a wind go and the 4 crack. I think this will be a good pass. North 4, 7. That's actually the best kind of pass you can give. Wind, little number in one suit, big number in another suit, even and odd. Here's 3 and 1. I think 1, 3, 5 potential is showing up. 1, 3, 5. I think we can let the wind go. Pung of ones. I don't think the 9 BAM is going to work here. I think we should focus on the little numbers. Little odds or 1 through 5. Here's 1 and 3. So next the 8 can go. And we picked up a 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive run. So again, we went from odds to consecutive run. 1, 2, 3, 4, pung, pung, kong, kong. I think looks interesting. I think the 1 dot can go. And at this point with the pairs in 3, 4, I would break up the 8. 1, 3. I think I would keep the 3 BAM for a minute. Because if we get 5 dot, we could play 1, 3, 3, 5, third hand down under odds. So here we have something interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have tiles we can pass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in dots. 1 and 5 with 3s in the middle. I let the 5 BAM go and we have no 3 cracks. So that's a gap. I would lower that as an option. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think really the strongest potential here is the third hand down under consecutive run. If we could build up this 2 BAM, that would be ideal. Let's see, 7, 9, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. I think I'm going to let this dragon go instead of the 9. I think that might be a little safer, and we really don't need that dragon if you consider the 3, 4 dot with the 1 BAM. So here we got the 5s. Look at this here. Wow, this is strange. 1, 3, 3, 5 potential. 1, 2, 3, 4 potential. We can't keep it all. 1, 3, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We really don't need the 5 bam or the 4 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. We really don't need this 8 bam either. Oh, that's really risky right there. This is all going to be very risky. I think I'll let the 5 go and break all that up a little bit. You want to build your hand, but you got to think about passing too, because you don't want to deal into your opponent's hand and give them potential with really risky passes. We have a Kong of 1s here. We do have tiles we can pass. They want 2, we can do 2. So we can do north and 8, and then we can figure out this hand. We have a Kong of 1s. We got discards. We're going to let the 9 crack go.
9 characters.
So we have,
South wind.
I'm still thinking 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2
wind.
suits, third hand down under consecutive run, I think is the strongest.
4 bamboos. 8
Here's
bamboos.
a flower.
Green dragon. North wind.
I think I would let the bams here go, the
White
5, 3,
dragon.
5. 1, 2, 3,
7
4,
dots.
I think is the strongest potential. I'm going to use this flower to kind of separate this off so you can see the discards.
West wind.
I think 1, 2, 3,
1
4,
dot.
third hand down is the best potential here.
White dragon.
There's a 5 now. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. Let's let the 2 go.
2 dots.
This is kind of an awkward hand at the moment. We do have
4
some
characters.
potential for 1, 2, 3. The second hand down. Kong,
2
pair,
dots.
Kong. But we'd have to give up 2 pair.
5 characters.
There's 1 through 5. I think this 5 bam
9
can go.
bamboos.
Consecutive run number 2. Yeah, that's why I put it back in order so you could
8
see that,
bamboos.
but we'll see.
9 bamboos.
There's a 2. That feels better now. I
5
think
bamboos.
I would focus at this point on the third hand down. Pung pung
7
kong kong.
bamboos.
Pung pung kong kong.
2 bamboos.
I'll keep the flower and the 3 bam for a minute. So I think we should commit.
Kong.
I probably should have
4
discarded the
bamboos.
flower first.
7 characters.
Welcome to the live stream if you're just joining us. We're playing
Yes,
American
ma'am.
Mahjong tonight.
7 characters.
I'm going to let the flower go.
Chrysanthemum. 8 characters. 3 dots.
Oh, we need to Kong that. We got to pass. We're going to need a joker.
4 bamboos. North wind. West wind. 8 bamboos. 5 bamboos. Red dragon.
We definitely don't need this 1 bam. Pung pung kong kong.
1 dot.
Oh yes, Dan,
2
we're going to need
dots.
some jokers. Well, at least 1 right now.
White dragon. Green dragon.
So anytime I get a wind or a dragon, those are going to go first. Then I'm going to go from the
Plum.
inside out. 4, 5, 6. because those are going to be
Green dragon.
the most efficient discards, or the most efficient
South
tiles.
wind.
Looks like 4s are out. Since we're committed, let's go ahead and discard the 3.
3 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
9 bam. Let's see, where are we? We're still in the middle game.
Mahj.
Oh, we got a winner. Wow. 5 through 9, consecutive run with some jokers. Very nice. Okay, 5 through 9, pair, pum, pum, kong in 1 suit. Over here, we have like numbers with 6s. The dragons were going down, so they were going to need to, it looks like maybe they were going to try for the quint hand. And there were 2 flowers out. I wonder why they didn't quint the flowers. But that might have been, that could have been an option for them. Maybe they were holding on to the joker for their 6s. It's their prerogative to do that. Here we have 3, 4, 5 dragon, I think. Pung, kong, pung, kong. But they didn't take the red dragon that went down just a minute ago. They must have just drawn the joker. And then, of course, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, pung, pung, kong, kong, 3rd hand down. I think whenever there's a quick mahjong like that, they had a successful Charleston. You can really build your hand quick with the right decision making during the Charleston. That's one reason why I focus a lot of my skill builders on the Charleston. If you can get to 3 discards, 3 to 4 discards by the end of the Charleston, you can have a pretty quick win, typically. So we just need one more player here. Here we go. Okay, no flowers, no jokers, all singles. We're an underdog on this one. So let's see about the predominant pattern. I'd say is odds. 5, 7, 9 probably. Big odds, potential. I don't think this dragon is going to be helpful. I think I might consider holding the 2s though for year hand potential. So let's focus on big odds and year hand potential. Clearly we have more big odds than anything else. No keepers except the north. There are some hands with the year and wins. Here's slight potential for consecutive run, big numbers. Let's let the 6 go with these. The last odd hand, we have no flowers, and I let let's see, I think we had a 1, 3 bam. That could have been a hand, but we have no flowers. That's a gap. We'll see. Let's see what comes. Okay, now we have our first multiple though. Here's an 8. I'd build around the 8, and we actually have 5, 6, 7, 8. So at this point, I would switch to consecutive run 5 through 9, and I would let the year tiles go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3rd hand down. We have 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I would let this 5 crack go. Oh, look at these. Wow. We've got, yikes, this was a pretty generous pass there. So we could do 7, 8, 9 dragons. Let's keep the dragons. Five, 6, 7, 8, 3rd hand down, or 7, 8, 9 opposite dragons concealed. 2nd hand from the bottom under consecutive run. That would be hand number 7. We've got options. We have a keeper, 9 crack. So now that's 2 multiples. This is not a bad pass. It's a little risky, but I don't like passing white dragons and passing a 5 versus a 7, 6 one, half dozen the other. Maybe, Dan, a lot of as the Charleston progresses, the passes get more and more risky because people are building their hand. I think this is not too bad of a pass. There's really only 2 hands that can use both of these tiles. So I think that's okay. 2 hands out of 52 hands, or however many there are on here. Is it 64? 64 hands. If you count the combos. By combos, I mean, for example, second hand down under consecutive run, it's the same hand, 1 suit versus 2 suits. That would be a combo. So we got a keeper, and we can let these go now, I think. 5, 6, 7. They want 2. 2 is great. We can do west, and 7 was going around. 7, 8, 9 with opposite dragons. We have no gaps, and we have our pair, the 8s. This looks really good. We need to build up this white dragon. All right, now we're going to discard winds first.
West wind.
West wind.
There they go. They go first a lot of times.
2 dots.
That's why it's hard to play a wind hand sometimes, because everybody discards them early.
West wind.
If they're not playing them, of course.
3 dots.
7 bamboos.
North wind.
Oh, we got a joker.
North
Now we're
wind.
playing concealed. We're playing a concealed hand. We need to build up. We have no
7
gaps, but we need to
bamboos.
build up.
South wind.
I think maybe I'm going to discard. You know what? I think I want to keep the dragon, actually,
1
because
bamboo.
there is a consecutive dragon hand that we could potentially play 4th hand down. So I think that would be a good keeper there. So let's discard outside in. 8's going to go.
8 dots.
We're going to keep the 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 for potential joker
7
exchange.
dots.
This is a theory I'm working on. Discard from the outside in.
7 characters.
Okay, we're playing concealed, so we can't take that. We need a pung for that block.
East wind.
7 is a 7, 8, 9 set.
7 dots. 5 characters.
Oh, someone's pausing on that one.
5 bamboos.
Okay, now, so this, there's a slight delay there. Did you catch that? I'm going to hold on to that.
Bamboos.
So there's an edge tile, so we're going to let that go.
1 dot.
Anytime there's a hesitation on a tile, like right there, somebody's thinking about that tile. If you have that tile in your hand, you might
2
think about keeping
bamboos.
it a few more turns, because you might be able to get a joker out of it if someone makes an
2 dots.
exposure with a joker. So even though a 5 bam was discarded, there was a hesitation on it. So I'm going to keep the 5
5
bam.
bamboos.
Okay, now here it is again. Let's see if someone takes it with a joker. Nope. Okay, so now there's 2 out. I would discard it now.
5 bamboos.
So that is an online tell. In a live game, there may be hesitations like that as well.
8 bamboos.
So if you learn how to watch
9 dots.
tells in a live game, you might be able to get some information to help you with your defense and offense.
9 dots.
Okay, wins we don't need.
East wind.
I do have some videos on tells, by the way.
6
I don't know if you've
bamboos.
seen them. They're in a series called Table Talk.
North wind.
So a 6 bam was discarded. I think that'll escalate that particular discard.
6 dots.
There's another 6 dot. Oh, now we have some joker bait potential there. I would discard the 6 dot and hold the 6
6
bam. Maybe there's only one 6 bam out. Maybe
North
somebody
wind.
was thinking about it and just wasn't ready to take it. Now that we have a pair, we're going to hold it and see what happens.
4 bamboos.
8 bamboos. 3 characters.
The hesitation around the 5 bam, let's see. They could be,
One
yeah, some, any tell is subjective. You have to
One
consider situations at the table to interpret it correctly. Here, the only thing that we have is the visual in the game. The hesitation could be that they've looked away from the computer, or it could be that they're
bamboos.
considering the tile. But
4
it's something to
characters.
consider. It's not an exact science.
8 dots.
There's an 8 crack. So now, because the
6
white dragons are
bamboos.
out, I might be tempted to consider 7, 8, 9 red dragon,
2 characters.
even though we have a pung of green dragons. We'll see.
9 dots.
We're playing
9
concealed.
characters.
Pass. Our hand is concealed, Karen.
1 bamboo.
We couldn't take that white dragon because we're playing concealed. We got to draw. We need to draw well. There are 2 white dragons out. We could
2 dots.
use this joker to help with that. We have our pair. We need the 7 crack and 9 crack.
9 bamboo.
Right now there are 1 of each. This hand still has potential.
8 dots. 6 bamboos.
There are no red dragons out right now.
Chrysanthemum.
So that's what I want to look out for right now. Maybe somebody is holding that red dragon.
4 dots.
White dragon.
Oh no. Okay, that's the hard part about playing a concealed hand. Your hands are tied. So we're going to need another joker for the white dragon because there are 3
Orchid.
out. The other option is to play 7, 8, 9 dragon with the red
Southwind.
dragon and let these green dragons go.
2 dots.
Let's just see how it goes. Let's see what we get. We're still in the middle game, but only by 2
4
picks.
characters.
So at this point, I want to start thinking about defense and hold
8
safe discards.
characters.
I think we should go ahead and Kong. Let's Kong. We're going to switch our hand. We're going to switch to
White
7, 8, 9
dragon.
dragon, 4th hand down because the white dragons are all out.
6 dots.
The chances of us getting 2 more jokers,
West wind.
which we're going to probably need, well, really
East
1
wind.
minimum. There's 1. Okay, let's let the green dragon go.
Green dragon.
Okay, so we can pung the 7 and 9. We're 1
dots.
away from set. We need this another joker or red dragon, and
6
we'll
characters.
be set. But that's a pretty nice switch from the 7th
Green
hand down to the
bamboo.
4th hand down. If you have dragons,
Kong.
okay.
3
So they have a
characters.
a Kong of flowers and a Kong of 3s.
5 dots.
So they're, let's see here. Hold on, let me pick and discard here. We're gonna let the dragon go.
Green dragon.
So Kong and Kong. Okay, so they're playing 1, 2, 3 second hand down, or 3, 4, 5 second hand down. 4 bam, there's one out.
3
2
dots.
bam, there's one out. All the ones, there's a 9. All the 1 bams are out, so I bet they're playing 3, 4, 5. All the 5 bams are out too, though.
9
They could be
bamboos.
playing the mixed suit option, second hand down
9
under
bamboos.
consecutive run. That is an option as well. So we need to keep an eye on
7 characters.
those tiles. Oh shoot, I missed it. I was focused on the player across from us.
bamboos.
Darn it, I missed a tile. I should have punged that 7.
2 bamboos.
I was so focused on trying to figure out, okay, now there was a hesitation on that 2.
7 bamboos.
I think they're doing 3, 4, let's see, 3,
4
4,
bamboos.
5 crack. I don't know. Let's let the 2 go.
2 characters.
Oh, shoot. I missed a tile with that 7. There's still one more out, though.
3 characters.
2 bamboos.
Okay, they let a 2 go, so that's interesting. So they're not playing 1, 2, 3. They've got to be
Two
playing
bamboos.
3, 4, 5. But 3, 4, 5,
1 dot.
3 bam, 4 crack, 5 dot. 3 bam, 4 crack, 5
6
dot. I bet that's
characters.
what they're doing because there's only one 5 dot out.
East wind.
So we need to watch for that 4 crack. If we draw it, we might need to switch
4
to defense.
characters.
There it went. So the 4 crack is
1
out now.
character.
They're going to need either a lot of jokers or switch to defense. Now
4
this player
characters.
to our left is probably going to be having their the red dragons.
6 dots.
They're playing 1, 3, 5 dragon. They're going to have the red dragons. So
bamboos.
this is going to be a stalemate game, I think. We have 2 good discards and we have 3 more picks.
Orchid. 1 bamboo.
The player to our left, I think, has our tiles. Our red dragon.
8 bamboos.
There are none out.
1 character.
8 dots. 7 dots.
So I'll probably discard a joker next. Oh, someone got a win here. Oh, they're playing 1, 2, 3 mixed suit. They needed 1 dots, but they didn't. Okay, so let's look around here. So here we have 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be the concealed hand under consecutive run. Well done there. And then here we have the mixed suit option. 1 dot, 2 crack, 3 bam. They needed to get another joker because they needed this 1 dot here. And we actually have it right there. There are 2 out, so I was going to discard it later. But really, the jokers probably were going to go before the 1 dot and the 9 dot because there are 3 9 dots out. And then this player had our dragons, so we were fighting each other on this one. They have their let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, they were going to need more. They needed help here because they needed a Kong of 3s. So that was a challenge. The 6 was what they picked. It wasn't a joker. So the winning tile is lit up. So that wasn't a joker. That was their winning tile. The winning tile is usually brighter in color, so that was not a joker because the game would not allow that. Okay, you know what? This is a fun... Oh, shoot. I missed it. I was just looking at that table. That would have been a fine table to join. I let it go. The winning hand was 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Both sixes were, no, that, Gail, that would not have been allowed to happen. They were not jokers. That hand would not have been able to happen if those sixes were jokers. So something, I think the 6 was a winning pick. They were, I don't remember if that was self-picked or not. I don't recall. I should have looked at that, but there's no way the game would allow someone to declare Mahjong with a joker for a pair. It just, the algorithm would not allow it. So something else was going on there. So here we have a couple of jokers, which is nice. We have a pair of 5s and a pair of norths. I'm going to hold these norths. Maybe we could play north and south with 5s or consecutive run, 5, 6, 7, 8, consecutive run. Let's hold consecutive tiles. We have to let something go though. We'll let the 3 go. 1, 3, 8. I guess that's not too bad. Let's see what comes in here. One and 2. We don't need a 1 and a 2. And we really don't need an east either, but let's hold it. Maybe winds will come around. Let's hold 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't consider playing the news pair hand and discarding 2 jokers. I'd rather use these jokers. If winds start coming in and we build up, I would let the 5 bams go. Here's another north. Now we have a pung of norths. So 5, 4, 6, 9. I think I would break that up a little bit. But I don't want to be left with like numbers. So I'm thinking that we're going to hoard wins. Let's see what happens. Maybe a year hand. Here's another east. We're going to hold it. Let's see if we can get some more wins. They just trickled in though. Oh, someone stopped the Charleston. Okay. I would keep the 7s and they want 3. Since we have a pair of east, oh my gosh, this is rough. Let's pass 3 and let the 7 go. I was thinking about maybe keeping the 7s for north and south with 7s instead of 5s, but we have a pair of 5s. If nothing else, we can use those as joker bait and play wins. We got a south and a 2. So I'm thinking it maybe a year hand.
South wind.
Oh, you know what? Let's Kong.
Kong.
We're going to be able to Kong that north, and we have year potential. So
West
let's
wind.
play north and south with the year
One bamboo.
or the first news hand.
Green dragon.
Let's see what happens.
7 dots. 8 characters.
We'll be able to get the north and
2
south.
bamboos.
There goes the 2.
East wind.
East. You know what? I'm gonna leap. I'm gonna pung.
Pung.
We're gonna look for jokers.
6 bamboos.
This is kind of compulsive because I know we have a gap, but we can use jokers. So we'll just wait for jokers. We're gonna calm the north, and then we'll just hoard jokers for the west. Look at what we got, a 5. Oh, this is not good right here. Let's see, maybe someone will want the 5 bam. We have a gap. Just
9
one though.
dots.
The west. We'll see what
5
happens.
dots.
This will be an interesting hand.
1 character.
We can calm the north. We just need help with the west.
5 characters.
All we need are jokers or wests.
2 bamboos. 8 dots.
Ooh, there's a flower. You know what? I don't want to hold a flower.
Chrysanthemum.
Flowers do not make good joker bait.
8 characters.
They do not make good joker bait, I don't think. Because
2 dots.
if you discard a flower, there are going to be players between you
characters.
and the player who, oh my goodness, we got a Kong of 5s.
5 bamboos.
Oh, anyway, if you
One
discard a
dragon.
flower, if you discard a flower and someone makes
2
an exposure with jokers, the other players at the table are in between you and those jokers,
West wind.
and they'll make the exchange before you get to it. Because there are 8
3
flowers,
bamboos.
so the chances of them having one in their hand for an exchange are pretty good.
1 bamboo.
And if you think about it,
8
with a couple of
characters.
jokers, you can switch your hand using those jokers.
9
If you were
dots.
playing a hand with flowers, you can switch your hand around
bamboos.
with the use of jokers, yeah, as opposed to the flowers.
1
So
bamboo.
I have changed my hand if I had flowers
9
that I was
dots.
able to exchange for jokers. That's why I don't think flowers make good joker bait.
3 characters.
So nobody wanted the 5s.
5
We're going to hold the
bamboos.
3-4 and let the 5 go.
3 characters. 9 characters.
Okay,
1
so
character.
Tracy asked what makes me
Pung.
claim discards early versus holding on to
1
them
dot.
to seeing other options. It's a matter of strength of multiples
1 dot.
and gaps or lack thereof. So in this case,
4
it was a
dots.
risk because we have a gap. We have no
5
west.
bamboos.
But we can use any number of jokers for those wests.
North wind.
Okay, so we're going to Kong. And I went with the strength of the multiples. Because we were ready to Kong both the north and the south with jokers.
8
All I
dots.
needed to do, and we were ready to pung the east.
characters.
So all we need are jokers and a west. Or really, we could have
6
even
bamboos.
any number of jokers at this point because you can use any
9
number of
characters.
jokers for a pung. So
4 characters.
that's why I decided to commit because of the strength of the multiples
1
in the
dot.
hand at the time. If you let tiles go and you're still in that hand, you're going to need jokers on the
4
back end.
characters.
So instead of waiting for jokers later, I would just commit early and try to complete
1
the
bamboo.
hand early.
Red dragon.
It's the prerogative of the player, and either probably would work, but
6 dots.
I think it's very situational. And in this
3
case, it just felt like
characters.
the right thing to do. Right now, we're still
9 dots.
in a tough position. We're going to need jokers because there are
3
2 wests
characters.
out, but that's okay because we can use any
9
number of
bamboos.
jokers. So I still think it was worth the risk in this case.
7 dots.
We'll see if we'll be able to pull it off.
8 bamboos.
Right now, we have 2 jokers out
1 dot.
with the south,
2 dots.
and there are 2 concealed
dots.
players at the moment. So we'll see how this goes.
7 dots. 4 dots. 5 dots. 8 characters.
There's one.
South wind. 3 dots.
So I'm going to define this now as a west.
Kong. 6 bamboos. 4 dots,
There are no 7 bams out. We're in the end game. I should have discarded this
9
7 bam.
bamboos,
The player across from us, we don't know what they're playing yet. There's a 9 bam out in front of them. They just discarded an 8 bam. I think this 7 bam is maybe
6
safe.
bamboos,
There's the west. We're ready to win on a west. There's one more left. We don't need to define this now.
white dragon,
We got the west.
9 characters,
I'd like to draw the south.
chrysanthemum, red dragon,
South or Joker. There's still one more west out. Actually, there are
2
two.
bamboos,
There are 2 west. There's only 2 west that have been
white
discarded.
dragon,
I'm going to get ready to double click on
Wow.
the south. I'm putting it out there into the universe that
4
we're going to draw a
characters,
south.
8 dots,
Either the west will be discarded or we'll draw a south.
east wind,
To define a joker, you double click on it. Oh, we got it. Mahjong. So, that risk paid off. This is a Kong, Pung, Pung, Pong hand. You can use any number of jokers. So the risk paid off. We leveraged the multiples. I took that south early on because we could also Kong the north and Pung the east. And I banked on getting the jokers. So in this case, it played in our favor. I don't know if it would happen again, but it worked. So I'm happy. That was interesting, don't you think? It was risky. I admit, it was very risky. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, Pung Pung, Kong Kong, third hand down under consecutive run. Here we have like numbers with 7s and dragons. Like numbers with 7s and dragons. Okay, here we have 3, 6, 9 mixed suit, Kongs. They needed 9 bams. All right, okay, so that was really, really fun, that game. And I do get a lot of comments about committing early with taking the first discard. In tournament play, a lot of times people will let tiles go. But if you know what hand you're playing, and if you have strength of multiples, and you can use any number of jokers in your hand that you're thinking about, commit early, because you can use any number of jokers like in that hand. That was a Pung Pung Kong Kong. Well, really the shape was Kong Pung Pung Kong. All we needed to do was wait for jokers or fill in the gap with one block, one of 4 blocks. So in that case, I think the risk was worth it. Now, it's very situational though. If I didn't have the strength of those multiples, I probably would not have done that. But we were ready to Pung the east and Kong the north. With those jokers, we were able to Kong the south. All we needed was even one joker and maybe the west, which is exactly what happened in the end. So I think it worked for that particular hand. Okay, so let's see what we can do here now. All right, we have singles. We do have a joker there, and we have a pair of 8s. So that's where I would start. Let's see, someone lost connection. And they are VIP, so they're going to get 60 seconds to come back. I would start with these 8s. We do have the matching dragon. We do have another 8. We actually have 7, 8, 9 here. I don't know if we can use 7, 8, 9 and an 8. The 9 we may not end up using. I think what I would do here is hold 6 through 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if the wind is going to be a good keeper for this particular hand, so I think I would let that go. We got an 8 bam. I would keep it. I think 6 through 9, 5 through 7, we have a gap. Really, we don't have a very strong 6. 3, 4, 5, 8. 3, 4, 5 does not really go up to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 might work, but yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I would let the 5 and 6 go. I think I would do one of each suit here and focus on 7, 8, 9 or like numbers with 8s. 7, 8, 9 or like numbers with 8s. We might be able to do 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 if we get a 9 dot. The concealed hand. Let's see here. Let's pass on 4 and 1 and hold the 2, 5. That's a pretty good pass right there. So let's see how this goes. Maybe like numbers with 8s right now. We have no flowers, so I don't know if a like number hand is going to work, but we could maybe do 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 concealed. We could use this joker for the 8 or the 7 crack. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 dot is what I'm thinking. Here's a 6. 5, I don't think 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to work. So let's see. I think I would let the 6 go. But 5 and 6 in one suit, that's pretty risky. So I think 2, 6 is better. So I think 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 dot concealed or like numbers with 8s if we can get flowers. We just fill the gap. Here's a 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Right there. There's a hand, no gaps. I think I would keep the red dragon for a little bit because we could maybe still switch to like numbers with 8s if we can get flowers. Oh, we got a keeper. 7, 8. I think I would go ahead and commit to that hand and let the dragon go now. Let's see, let's do 1, 4. All right, I think we got our hand. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. We got a keeper, another keeper, 8 crack right there. We've got tiles to pass. We need to pung pung. Oh no, this is concealed, but the shape is pung pung, pung pung, pair. So let's pass 1 and 6. Linda. The tiles have spoken. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. We're going to play the concealed consecutive run hand. We need a 9 dot. That's the only weakness right now. We have no gaps though. 3 discards after the Charleston. We are definitely going to be a superhero in this game. We'll see. Superheroes do stumble and fall. So we'll see what happens. So as opposed to an underdog, we're going to be a superhero. Maybe. Oh, we have to wait for them. Sue, you're a private person. I call this, well, concealed is stealth mode. Super stealth, because you can't do anything until you're ready to win. All right, so wins will go first. And then year tiles.
2 dots.
And then outside in is the way we're going to triage.
1 character. Nine dots.
Oh, that's our tile. So we should keep options.
2 characters. 2 characters.
We need that 9 dot.
White dragon. 1 dot.
Oh, pass. Oh, joker.
1 dot.
Okay, very nice. Very, very nice.
9 bamboos.
Okay, we need the 9 dot.
North
Or we
wind.
need to build up our other pungs here. 7 bam, 8 bam, 7 crack.
1 dot.
Flower, not good joker bait.
Plum.
Not that a single is joker bait. Yeah, we don't need it. It's risky to keep.
6 bamboos.
And the chances of someone making an
North
exposure
wind.
with jokers and flowers is less than if someone makes an exposure with number tiles.
Chrysanthemum.
The number tiles are the bread and butter of the game, really.
5 characters.
I probably should have discarded the dragon. The
Ooh.
dragon would have been a better discard there. But it's just one tile, so we can recover from that.
White dragon. 8 characters.
Okay, we already have a pung there. There goes the dragon.
Green dragon.
We can use jokers for all the
Green
7/8s here
characters.
that we need. Really, right here, we're going to maybe need it in here somewhere.
7 dots.
We need one more tile, we'll be ready to win.
8 dots.
3, 4, 4's out.
4 characters. 5 characters. Green dragon. East wind. 3 bamboos.
So we need 7, 8.
7 characters.
There's a tile we could use. There's still one more. We might need this joker in
1
here.
dot. 5 dots.
7, 8 bam, 7 crack would be nice, or 9 dot.
South wind.
We have just one discard.
5 characters. 2 dots. East wind. 3 dots.
Nobody's open.
9 characters.
We need some open hands so we can maybe have access to a joker or figure out what people are playing.
2 bamboos.
Right now, everybody is concealed.
6 bamboos. 1 character.
I am really enjoying
6
testing out
characters.
this outside in theory. I really think it's a good strategy. It really seems to be working.
6 bamboos.
We'll see.
7 bamboos.
Oh, that's one of our tiles.
2 dots. 3 characters.
We probably should come up with a plan B here. I'm thinking like numbers with 8s. If we get a flower, we might keep it.
Green dragon.
8 dot, we don't need that.
8 dots. 7 dots. 5 dots.
We could really use that 9 dot right now.
Two dots. West wind. South wind.
But you do, if you're going to do like numbers with 8s. If we get a flower, I might keep it for like numbers with 8s.
8 bamboos.
That's one of our tiles. 9 crack, no, we don't need that.
9 characters.
Oh my gosh, I keep getting prompted.
7 characters.
Oh no! Alright, so that joker's committed now, because there are 2
West
7
wind.
cracks out. So that joker in here is committed. We're still okay, this hand is viable.
South wind.
9 bam! We need a 9 dot.
9 bamboos.
9 dot. That's what we want. 9 dot.
9 bamboos. 4 dots.
I would really love to draw a 7 or an 8 bam or 9 dot.
East wind.
4 dot. What?
4 dots. 4 characters. West wind. 2 characters.
Oh,
5 characters. 7 dots. 9 characters. 6 bamboos.
oh, we got a keeper. Woo!
6 dots.
All right, we're ready on a 9 dot.
9 bamboos.
Oh, I was thinking that was it.
3 bamboos.
I wonder if they're playing 369 over there.
Two characters.
Can we do this pure? No.
7 bamboos.
There are the 7 cracks are out, so we won't be able to do this pure. So
Red dragon.
I didn't want to discard a joker.
Kong.
We need a 9 dot to win.
2 bamboos.
4 dot.
4 dots.
Okay, Shirley's asking
character.
about outside in. Outside in is a strategy
2
theory.
bamboos.
I wrote about it. I wrote about it on the Facebook group, and it's a lengthy explanation of how it works.
8
But we can
dots.
talk about it after this game.
3
It's
bamboos.
a discard triage theory.
One character.
4 more picks. There's 1 9 dot out.
3 dots. 8 dots.
7 dot.
7 dots. 4 characters. 8 bamboos. 9 characters. 5 bamboos.
That's a fresh tile.
Quint.
Oh!
4 bamboos. 3 dots.
Where's the 9 dot?
Bamboo.
That is a risky discard right now. This should be safe.
3 dots.
We got 1 more pick.
4 bamboos. Joker.
Aww. I bet they have the 9 dot.
4 bamboos.
Oh, 5 bam.
5 bamboos.
We'll discard a joker. No, let's discard the 8 bam.
8 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
1 more discard.
Joker.
Aww. Yep, there's the 9 dot. 369. They were playing 369. Ah! Okay. Alright, so let's see what everyone was playing here. 135 Quint. I wonder why they claimed that Quint, because they didn't have near enough 3s. They were going to need, well, 1 joker, I suppose. If they maybe had hoped to draw the 5 bam, they could have been closer, but that was a long shot for that one. 3669, they needed 6s and 9s. We had the 9, and there was 1 9 out. So This also was a long shot because we had a quint at the table. We had 4 jokers. The person with the quint had 2. They needed to Kong the 6-9. That was a long shot too. Here, news with dragons, they needed a joker for the white dragon and they had a risky discard. Okay. All right. So the outside in theory, somebody asked about that. Let me explain it because I've been testing it for a couple of weeks now and it feels right. It feels good. I don't have any statistics. I'm just basing the theory on experience. And so far, I think it's a good theory. So other people are testing it and they have found success with it. It is documented on my Facebook page. If you search the Facebook group for outside in, you'll find the post that documents the theory. Basically, the idea is that you triage your discards, of course, based on the hand that you're playing. So if you're in the begin, or if you're in the begin and middle game, so you're picking and discarding from the second and third wall. This is when that particular strategy is going to apply because there's going to be a transition towards the end of the third wall going into the fourth wall when you're going to be focused more on holding safe discards. So keep that in mind as I explain the theory. So what you want to do is, if you're not playing wins, you're going to discard those first because wins are more likely not going to be in exposures with jokers. So they don't typically make good joker bait or good joker switching for the begin and middle games, second and third wall. So discard wins first if you're not using them. Then discard 2s because those are your tiles. They're all over the card. And so 2s are prevalent this year, being 2020. So you're going to discard wins and you're going to discard 2s. And this, of course, is if you're not using them. Then probably dragons will go next. There are only 3 dragons. So the chances of dragons being in exposures with jokers are kind of like wins. Number tiles are going to be used primarily in exposures with jokers. So you want to hold them for potential exchange. If you think about number tiles, there are 3 numbered suits 1 through 9. And the consecutive run category is the most flexible category on the card. Because of that, the flexibility with the range of numbers, 4, 5, 6 are the most efficient tiles. So if you hold 4, 5, 6, you may be able to get a joker exchange even with those single tiles. Therefore, if you discard 1, 2, 3 and 9, 8, 7 from the outside in, you're going to hold the most efficient tiles for potential joker exchange. That's the theory for outside in discard triage. Let me know what you think about that. So let's see if we can find a table. Maybe we can prove the theory. So we're going to go to this table here. See, what do we have here now? That's a 15 second wait. Yeah, I don't think I want to play at that one. That'll be a long game. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about outside in? Oh, thank you, Susan. So we're waiting for a couple players here. Does anybody have any questions?
Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, here we go. Okay, now, goal kicker. She's a good player. She won, I think she might have won or placed in a recent tournament. So she's a force to be reckoned with here. Oh, bye, Shirley. Yep, Shirley, search for outside in. Okay, look at these dragons we have here. We have a pair of flowers. I think we should definitely leverage those flowers. We do have 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive run. Here's a matching dragon. I wonder though if we can maybe hold these dragons for potential like numbers. Let's let the 9 go and hold 5, 6, 7 mixed suit Kongs. 5, 6, 7 mixed suit Kongs, or mixed suit Kong pair Kong. Second hand down. I don't normally pick a hand right away, but there's no gaps, and it would leverage the flowers. Okay, here we have a 7. So that's another multiple. 5, 6, 7. We do have tiles we can pass. There's a potential for a switch to like numbers with 7s or 6s, or 5, 6, 7 mixed suit second hand down under consecutive run. Nine. I don't think a 9's going to be helpful. Oh, nice. It's nice to have your daughter there. Oh, okay, now here's some potential with the like number hand. Like numbers with 7s. Like numbers with 7 potential. I think I would hold the 7 and actually, oh, this is going to be kind of risky though. Like numbers with 7s. Let's not pass that white dragon. I don't know if I would play a quint here. We have no jokers, and we have 2 multiples at the moment. We did get a 7 dot now. I think I would hold the 7 and only pass 2 for potential like numbers with 7s. We got a 5 crack.
Characters.
Our multiple is 6 or 7, so I would discard these.
1 dot.
What in the world? Why did that come up? Hold on a second.
South wind.
What in the world?
West wind.
All right, so
9 dots.
the wind went first. Next, the 2's going to go.
9 characters.
We got a flower.
2 characters.
And we need a Kong of flowers for that second hand down. So, and we could use,
South wind.
let's see, 5 dot, 5 crack, 5. Let's focus on number tiles and let the dragons go, because we're close to being able to Kong those flowers. Or if we build up our like numbers, we could quint
7 bamboos.
Quint the flowers.
1 dot.
I think the best hand here is going to be 5, 6, 7 mixed suits.
1 dot.
So let's let the dragons go and hold number tiles.
Green dragon.
4, 5, 6 are the most efficient, so we're going to
7
hold on to
characters.
4, 5, 6. Now we need to Kong that, and we're not ready, so we're going to have to let that go.
7 bamboos. 7 bamboos.
Here's a 7
Red
now.
dragon.
So we have equal potential
8
for
dots.
5, 6, 7, 1 suit Kong. The 7 crack is out,
3
so
bamboos. 5 dots.
actually we have some potential now. Let's see, for single pair Pung Kong.
5 bamboos.
We have potential for the 6 hand down
8
now.
characters.
4, 5, 6, 7 single pair Pung
9
Kong.
bamboos.
The 7 nobody wanted.
North wind. 4 bamboos.
Holding 5s for too long is dangerous.
8
That's why you want to discard before the end of the third wall. So this
1
outside in
character.
theory, you've got to discard these tiles before the end of the third wall.
4 characters.
And that is documented in that Facebook
9
post.
dots.
So there's a transition
wing.
period that you have to anticipate
3
with
dots.
this strategy. You do not want to hold on to 4, 5, 6
Characters.
into that end game. That
7
would be dangerous, I
characters.
agree. So it is a
7
strategy
bamboos.
that takes diligence to apply.
9 characters.
And you also watch
6
discards and
characters.
escalate discards based on what is being
2
discarded and
characters.
exposed. And that is also in that post.
3 characters.
So yes, right now the weakness for this hand is a
9
5 dot.
bamboos.
We're now switching to the 6 hand down under consecutive
White
run.
dragon.
We could really use a 5 dot,
2 dots.
but we're set. We can Kong, Pung, ready on a 5 dot.
North wind.
So, and this could be a pure hand as well, if we can get there quick enough. It's the 5 dot that is the risk.
5 characters.
That's the weakness at the moment.
Eight bamboos.
We got a 7.
7 characters.
Single pair Pung Kong.
8 characters.
Okay, Marcia, if you send me an email, I'll send it to you because it is a little
4
lengthy.
bamboos.
Send me an email and I'll send you the documentation for the theory.
East
My
wind.
email is in the video description below. Or you can
5
email
characters.
Michele with 1 L, Michele at mahjongcentral1g.com.
3 dots.
I'll be happy to send that to you in an email.
5 dots.
Uh-oh. Okay, we need to get here quick. Now, the other
9
option will be
characters.
to switch to the second
9
hand down. If the
characters.
5 dot goes down, we can use jokers as a
characters.
plan B.
3 bamboos.
We need to Pung the 6 and Kong the flowers.
5 dots.
Oh, okay. So we need to switch now
7
because the 5
characters.
dot needs to be a pair. So we need to have
6
jokers now
characters.
for the 5 dot. There's 1. So at this point, we're going to try
5
to
characters.
gather jokers for the 5 dot.
East wind.
We can Kong the flowers and we have 2 discards.
8 bamboos.
This hand is viable, second hand down. That's a really nice
2 bamboos.
switch actually if this happens to you for that particular hand.
9
If your pair goes
bamboos.
down or your single tile for the 6
White
hand
dragon.
down, switch if you can to the second
2
hand down,
bamboos.
just like what we're doing here. This hand is viable with jokers.
4 bamboos. Kong.
There's a couple jokers.
Eight
Oh no,
bamboos.
they're all out.
Eight bamboos.
No flowers have been discarded yet.
5 bamboos. Red dragon.
We're in the end game, so I want to hold on to
White
tiles that have been
dragon.
discarded. This 4 dot needs to go. This is the
Five
most
bamboo.
risky discard that we have.
1 character. 4 dots.
So we're going to hold wins. Wins are great discards in the end game, especially now because they're out. There are 2 of every wind out and
South
3
wind.
norths. So wins are going to be good discards to hold on to.
1 character.
Let's see, 5 bam. I think there are 3 out, so 1 crack is a good discard.
1 character.
We switched our hand because
Green
5
dragon.
dots went down. We can't finish the hand with single pair pung
East
pong.
wind.
We're playing the second hand down now.
3 dots.
3 crack. There are 3 out. 3 and all these are safe discards.
5 bamboos. Green dragon. 9 bamboos.
Okay, what's a pung kong 3-4?
8
Oh, they're
dots.
playing single pair pung kong. Single pair pung kong in bams.
3 characters.
Single 1, pair 2.
Green dragon.
So they need a 1 bam, 2 bam, single pair pung kong. That's what
6
they're playing.
characters.
So if we get a 1 bam or a 2 bam, we need to hold
8
it and
dots.
play defense.
2 characters. 1 bamboo.
Oh, they discarded a 1 bam.
North wind.
We've got
3
2
dots.
safe discards here.
East wind. 1 bamboo.
They may be switching to defense.
8 characters. Joker. Red dragon.
I meant to discard the west. I think they're playing single pair pung kong.
South wind.
I think they switched to defense too, but I think they're playing the 6th hand down under consecutive run. Yeah, they gave up. They couldn't get flowers. So they couldn't get flowers. They started discarding their ones. And I don't know how many they had, but they could not get flowers. Here, this player was trying for 2-4. Let's see. A Kong of 4s. I'm not sure what they were doing. I have no idea what they're playing here. They switched to defense after they Konged that 4. Here they were trying for 2-4-6-8 with flowers. Maybe. First hand. All right. We might be able to squeeze in 2 more hands. Oh, they were trying for multiplication maybe? I don't know if they had enough mixed. 4 dot. 4 dot. They had 6 bam. 4 dot. 6 bam. They had 2 dots. I don't remember. You think they were going for multiplication? Maybe. I really, okay, so if I had to pick hands that I don't like on this card, that would be the one. I don't like those multiplication hands. I know that's negative, sorry, but I really, they feel really awkward. I'm just not used to them yet, and I've tried to play them a couple times and they just have not worked. So, yeah, I don't know. They just don't feel right. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have a flower and a joker. That's kind of new for me. So here we have singles, but we do have a predominant pattern, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, so that is what I would focus on if this were me in a live game. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see what we can do. You've dotted those hands, Marnie? The multiplication? Wow, good for you. They had 2 foreign cracks. Okay. All right, I need to keep an eye open for 2, 4, 4, 8, 2, 4, 4, 8, and then 3, 5, and 1, 5. Maybe that's why I don't like it, because there's so much to remember for those. So we have a lot of 3, 4, 5. We do have discards that we can let go of here. I am wondering if we should maybe discard the dragon. Hold on to 3, 4, 5, 6. Still no multiples. We're not building up yet. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a really, really big range. 1 through 6. That's too big. 1 through 5 could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see where the multiple comes in here. Oh my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too much. So I would let the 7 go. We have a gap between 1 and 3, so I don't think I would hold the 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's let this, let's see, 2, 3, 1, 2, no. Let's let the 7 go. The edge tile, a 7. We still don't have a multiple, and that's where I would reassess. We're waiting to build up here. We still don't have it. This red dragon keeps coming back. One, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's let the 1 crack go and hold on to the red dragon. If nothing else, we'll build up a red dragon and maybe play like numbers with 3s, except we need a 3 crack for the red dragon. Maybe we could play a quint, force the quint. Oh, we got a flower. Look at that. Okay, we'll keep it. So let's see. We can let those go. And the 2 crack, I think. So I'm thinking 3, 4, 5, 6, single pair pung kong, 3, 4, 5, 6. We finally have a multiple, a 5 bam. All right. This is feeling a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, they want 3. Very, very nice. All right, we'll do 3 east and red. All right, let's see if we can build up a little more with these tiles. 4, 6. Nope. We got that red dragon back. All right. North, red. We'll keep the 4, 5. We do have 4, 5, 4, 5 potential here.
Wind.
So let's keep 4, 5.
East
And
wind.
we'll let the winds go first.
West wind.
North wind. 1 character.
Eight bamboos. 1 character.
There's a 5.
South wind.
Maybe like numbers with 5s.
Bamboos.
Okay, I would not claim that. We do not even know what hand we're playing yet, so I wouldn't call that. We could play like numbers with 5s, but we don't have another 5, and we don't have the right dragons. So, we're not going to take that 5. Well, it's too late now.
2 characters.
Okay, now there's a dragon we might be able to use.
1 dot.
All right, so here we go. 5s,
7
like numbers
dots.
with 5s. like numbers with fives, maybe. Let's see.
Red dragon.
I think we should, let's see, pass. Let's see, 4, 3, 4, 5. We could still play single pair pung kong.
7 dots.
Red dragon.
4, 5.
2 bamboos.
4, 5. 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Boy, that 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, that concealed hand, I think with that hand, you better have your pair with that hand. That's kind of a hard hand to switch to something else. That's been my experience a
7
couple
dots.
times now. Tonight, we played that and we got stuck with that hand.
7 characters.
If we get a white dragon, okay, there is a 5 dot now.
4 characters.
Okay, so I think I would try like numbers with fives
7
at this point.
characters.
Like numbers with fives. If we can get a white dragon, we might be able to play the dragon hand.
Red dragon.
Oh, there's a 6 now.
4 dots.
3, 4, 5, 6.
West wind.
3, 4, 5, 6. Single
7
pair
bamboos.
pung kong. We're kind of getting close to
Red
the 6th
dragon.
hand down now. There's another flower. We'll let the dragon go.
Dragon.
3, 4, 5, 6. Single pair pung kong.
South wind.
If we're actually set on that hand, even though we have a pung of 5 dots,
9 characters.
we can kong the flower, pung the 5, and kong the 6.
1 bamboo.
There's a 5 crack now. All right, let's go with like numbers with fives
3
because
bamboos.
we did have a weakness with our pairs,
9 characters.
and we have what we need to play the quint 5 like number
8
hand
bamboos.
now. The quint like number hand, and we have no weakness. Well,
dots.
the 5 crack might be a weak. Oh, and then we get the 4. We already let the 3 go. 3 bam. There's 2 out. Okay, too late
4
now.
bamboos.
It was kind of a 6-1, half dozen the other, but this hand is just as
9
viable.
bamboos.
So we're going to play like numbers with the quint.
White dragon.
That hand did come in though.
8 characters.
You never know.
1 bamboo.
I kind of like that single pair pung
White
kong hand.
dragon.
That 6th hand down under consecutive
9
run.
characters. 6 dots.
So at this time, we could really use the
6
5s.
characters.
So they're playing 3, 6, 9 kongs. No 9 dots are out. They're going to need a pair of flowers.
6 dots.
Oh,
East wind.
we got the 5.
4
Sweet.
bamboos.
Okay, we're good now. No weakness.
Pung.
Oh,
7
I wish
dots.
they had taken that earlier.
8 bamboos. Joker.
Oh, they're playing pair pung, pair pung.
7 characters.
So they're playing 3rd hand from the bottom under evens.
5 dots.
All right, we're going to kong.
Kong.
We're playing the quint like number hand.
6 bamboos.
Thank you, Evelyn.
8
I will do my
characters.
best to click the right prompt.
4 bamboos.
Oh, they got a
6
joker.
dots.
Oh, they got 2.
3
Wow.
bamboos.
That's very nice.
Eight characters.
South wind.
I should discard the 6 bam. It's already out. Nobody wanted
North
it.
wind.
There's 1 5 bam out.
1 character. 1 dot.
We're ready to win.
6 bamboos.
And we are semi-stealth mode. Nobody knows what we're
Two
playing. We
dots.
do have an exposure. That's why it's
4
semi-stealth.
dots.
You cannot tell what someone's playing with one exposure.
8 bamboos.
So we're ready on any 5. Well,
Three
that's not true.
characters.
We need a 5 crack or a 5 bam. The 5 dots are out in our Kong.
2 dots.
4 dots. 6 characters.
Oh, you know what? We could win on a flower
2
too.
characters.
We could win on a flower or 5 crack or 5 bam. One of 3 tiles.
Green dragon.
Because we can use the joker for one of the
Southwind.
5s.
1 bamboo.
There we go. So we'll use this in here. We got one. Like number Quint. 3rd hand down under like numbers with 5s. That's a fun hand to play if you can get flowers. All right, so let's see. 3, 6, 9. They were ready to win on a flower. We had 4 flowers. And here's one here too. Concealed. 1, 3, 5 ready to win on a flower. Oh my goodness, flowers. 2, 4, 6, 8 ready to win on... no, they were not ready to win. They needed an 8 dot or a joker for that Kong. They needed to Kong the 8. So there we go. We can play one more game. The like number hand, Marcia, is your go-to. We can squeeze in one more game, I think. Oh yeah, I should never say I don't get flowers. We got them that time. We did. It's nice if you are playing a hand with flowers and you get them. I have a hard time with flowers historically. Okay, I hope we can get some get players here. It's getting kind of late. Sometimes the population decreases as the night grows old. Here we go. We need one more player. The next live game Tony's asking for the 4-player game Monday nights is the next live. I am going to go live on Wednesday night for Siamese Mahjong though. If you like to play Siamese Mahjong, the next live is Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But for the 4-player game specifically is Monday nights. All right, so this is an interesting split. We have pair of 4s, pair of 8s, pair of Wests. So I'm going to hold winds first of all because maybe we could play a wind hand to fruition. And then we have like numbers with 4s or like numbers with 8s potential. So I would hold the 4s and the 8s and let's see what we get. We'll go with whatever comes first. There's equal potential. But it looks like the Wind and Dragon category is going to be the way to go here. Okay, we've got 3, 5 consecutive run potential. 3, 4, 4, 5. That doesn't work, so I'll let it go. We're going to stick with it. Oh, good, Diane. I'm glad. Yep. Wednesday night live streams for Siamese Mahjong. It's a fun game. It really is. It keeps you on your toes. And we need to try to grow that player base so that they can add some features to the Siamese Mahjong platform. This is a little risky here. 3, 5, 7. All odds. I think let's break this up a little bit and pass an 8 and hold the 4s. That's a little better right there. And we get an 8. Can you believe that? We did get a south though, and 2. So there's year potential in there with winds. So I would let the dragon go. And the 4s are stronger than the 8s at this point since we gave up that 8 dot. There would have been equal potential and we would have had to make a choice anyway. So we have east and west with 4s or a year hand with winds. We did pick up the other 4. So we have no gaps for east and west with 4s except, no, we do have no gaps. Let's pass on these. I think 3, 9, 8. That's a little risky. So let's do 3, 8, and 2. That's not bad. We'll give up on the year and focus on east and west with 4s or winds. Okay, that's a good pass right there. 5, 7, 2. So it'd be nice to build up these 4s. It's tricky playing 3 pairs. 3 pairs like numbers, that's difficult. If we can get even 1, which we just got, that'll feel a little better. That's better right there. Okay. So I feel okay about that now. Like numbers with 4s, east and west with 4s. We need to build up the east and west. Or we can maybe get flowers and play like numbers with 4s. So let's see what they want. There's a delay there. No tiles. Okay, no tiles it is. So we'll do outside in 1, 9, 8. That's fine. And dragons, really dragons should go first. Because we have all the 4s, I don't think I would hold the dragon. And we do have all the 4s, so I think I would focus more
7 bamboos.
on like numbers as opposed to winds.
2 characters.
So I would let that go.
South wind.
Now especially that we have a pung.
2
And
characters.
I would then keep this dragon at this point because of the pung.
7 characters.
If we end up playing like numbers with 4s, we could maybe play the dragon hand.
7 characters.
3, 4 potential.
1 bamboo.
3, 4, 3, 4, 5. We don't have the 5, of
3
course.
characters.
Keep an open mind.
3 characters. 4 bamboos.
Oh, we're not going to take that.
9 characters. Red dragon. 3 characters. Red dragon. 9 bamboos. 2 bamboos. Eight dots.
There's a hesitation.
4 dots. 8 dots.
We have all our pairs for east and west with 4s. I don't think I would keep this white dragon.
8 dots.
Because if we play like numbers with 4s, we really don't need dragons with all these multiples
8
in here.
characters. White dragon.
No winds are out. That's a good observation, Karen. Or Marnie.
White dragon.
Both of you. It is early. Yeah, I gave up the south because we have no north and we're focused on east and west with
2 dots.
evens. There's an east.
8 characters.
East and west with evens. This is the fourth hand down.
7 characters.
The fact that there are no winds out though, we have a competitor at the table. If we can get jokers though, we can make this work, I think. There's a exchange potential.
9 dots. 5 dots.
Oh, they got it.
3 dots.
If we get
2
flowers,
dots.
okay, now we have 2
7
poems.
bamboos.
So I would switch to like numbers with fours and hope for flowers at this
7
point.
dots.
And I would let these winds go.
7 bamboos. 7 bamboos.
Let's let the winds go.
East wind. 8 dots.
Nobody wanted the wind.
9 bamboos. 2 dots. East wind.
I let the dragon go. Now we got the red.
1 bamboo.
I would let that go though now too.
9 dots.
Well, yes, but I think we have a competitor for winds.
North wind. West wind. 7 dots.
I think it's this player across from us here.
3 characters.
Because this player to our left discarded a north.
West wind.
There goes a west now.
West wind.
Maybe all the winds were in the wall.
1 character. 1 character.
So the dragon will go now.
2 dots.
All right,
Red
so
dragon.
now outside in, we'll let all these go and keep the 6 for a bit.
North wind.
There's a 6 dot out though. Nobody
3
wanted it.
dots.
The 3 or 8,
1 bamboo.
it's just a matter of what is out, really.
7 characters.
We're still in the begin game, so there's still
3
potential.
bamboos.
Okay, there's a 3 bam now. There's still potential for joker exchange for some of these
3
tiles, so I was keeping them.
8 bamboos.
The 3 bam now went out, so we're going to discard that.
3
Here's
bamboos.
joker bait with 9. There are 2 out though.
characters.
If nothing else, okay, we're going to Kong.
Kong.
Let's see, 6 dot we can discard.
6 dots.
Outside in, unless you have joker bait might still work if you have it. There are 2 9 dots out, so these
6
might be
dots.
good safe discards for later because nobody wanted the other 9 dots.
White
And one
dragon.
incidentally was discarded. They were discarded
North
relatively recently. There are 2 8 cracks out. We're in the end game now. I'm going to discard the riskiest tile.
6 bamboos.
6 bam is the riskiest discard right now. And then,
5
let's see, the next one will be 8 bam. There's only 1 8 bam out right now,
East wind.
so we'll discard that next. And
Bamboo.
we are just entering the end game right now.
8 bamboos.
All right, so now there are
7
2 of
dots.
each of these out, these discards
2
here.
bamboos.
Even 1 flower would help right
South
now.
wind.
Let's see, 7 dot, there are 3 out, so we'll hold that.
1 character.
Joker bait is hit or miss, yes.
Green dragon.
I'm really holding the 9s for safe discards because nobody wanted them. We had a winner. We got a winner. 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 single pair pung kong. 6 hand down. Very nice. Very nice win there. All right, and then over here we have 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 6. Let's see. They might have been trying for the second hand down mixed suits with flowers, but couldn't get flowers. Or they might have been trying for 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 dot concealed, but couldn't get the 7 dots, which were just, one was, I think, just discarded. And then over here we have 1, 3, 5. Third, let's see, which one is that? They were, that looks like a hand from last year's card. Are they trying for, they might have been, that looks like a hand from last year. I'm not sure what's going on here, because that looks like a hand from last year's card. 1, 3, 5 with flowers. That's not on this card at the moment. So, all right, that's going to conclude the live stream. We did get in a few wins and talked about some good strategies, so I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I always have a good night with these live streams. It's a lot of fun. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again to moderators for helping me with chat. I would not be able to do these live streams without you, so I'm very grateful for your help. And it's always good to see everybody here. I see the same people joining on these live streams, and I see some new people too, so I just thank you so much for coming. The next live stream will be Wednesday night, Siamese Mahjong, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're free, join us. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.